This is Algebra 1, Lesson 6, Practice. I'm going to do this by inserting parentheses, the first method we learned. And then I'm going to insert plus signs between each. Then I'm going to combine all my negatives. 5 and 2 make 7, and 7 and 6 make 13. And then I'm going to add my positive. These have different signs, so I'm going to subtract them. Take the sign of the one with the largest absolute value, and my answer is 6. I noticed something while I was doing this problem. I'm going to rewrite it out from the second step. Another way to think about this, a little more advanced, when we combine these two, we get -7. They're going to cancel out with this +7, because if you borrow $7 and then pay it back, you don't owe anything, and your answer is -6. So if you notice those, you can do that as you go. I do want to do it a different way. I want to do it the way we talked about with the second method. And that would be rewriting subtractions as adding the opposite. Okay, this is a little bit harder, but you can do it. When I read this, this is not -5. This is -5. So I'm going to write -5. And then I would say -2. So I'm going to change that to adding the opposite of 2, which is -2. So I have -5 plus -2. And then I have a +7. And that 7 is positive. I can put that in there if I want to. And then I have a -6. Subtraction is the same as adding the opposite of that number. So that would be -6. And you see how you end up with the very same step that we did here. If you think of all those subtractions as adding the opposite. Again, that's a new way of thinking, and you may not be there yet, and that's okay, because this method 1, it works. Let's look at B. The first thing I'm going to do is deal with this absolute value, because I think they may be trying to trick you a little bit here and to get it confused with your parentheses. This says, how far is -2 from 0? Well, it's 2. So I can make that a whole lot easier just by taking care of that. Now I can insert parentheses and put plus signs between them. I can combine all my negatives, which they're all negative, aren't they? 4 and 2 makes 6. And then another 6 makes 12. And then 5 makes 17. And they're all negative. C. I'm going to deal with this absolute value first. How far is -8 from 0? 8. Then I'm going to bring down everything else. Then I'm going to insert parentheses. And then I'm going to put plus signs between them. Then I'm going to combine all my negatives. 8 and 3 make 11, plus another 11 is 22. And those are negative. Then I'll take my positive. These signs are different, so I'm going to subtract them. Keep the sign of the one with the largest absolute value. And then D, I'm going to do the absolute values first. Copy everything else down. And then I'm going to put parentheses between each one. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. Someone tapped on my window. And now I can combine my negatives. 8 and 5 make 13, plus 7 make 20. That's negative. And then my positive. Now I'm adding things that have different signs, so I subtract. Take the sign of the one that has the largest absolute value. Negative 20's absolute value is 20. So I keep the negative symbol.